Good morning, students. Now, last time we had started with lesson 5 pronouns. We had finished up to point number C, that is personal pronouns. Now, let us start further. What are personal pronouns? Personal pronouns are basically those pronouns which are used for persons. So, let us read in detail. There are three persons: first person, second person, and third person. First person is yourself, right? When we use I, that is first person. Second person is when you talk about some other person. And third person is when about whom you are talking is not present, any third person is telling or saying about it, then it is called third person. The first person is the person speaking, the second person is the person spoken to, and the third person is the person or thing spoken about, जिसके बारे में आप बात कर रहे हैं, that is the third person, right? About the various forms of personal pronouns are: first person singular I, plural we, used as an object me, and for we use us. Possessive form, what we use: for me we use mine, for us we use ours. Reflexive or emphasizing form, what do we use? Me, myself. Me के लिए हम लोग reflexive form क्या use करेंगे? when you want to stress something on me, that you say myself. Then us, ourselves, ourselves, right? And remarks used for both masculine and feminine, masculine हो या feminine gender हो, दोनों के लिए use होता है. Then second one, second person singular, दोनों हो सकता है, singular या plural. Singular के लिए आप you use करते हो, plural के लिए भी आप you use करते हो. You is a subject which is being used for both singular and plural. Used as an object, that also you use you only. For possessive form you use yours. For reflexive and emphasizing form, when it is singular you use yourself, that is self. And when it is for plural we use yourselves, it becomes selves. This is used for both masculine and feminine genders, right? Now we move on to third person. Singular he, him, and his. For reflexive or emphasizing pronoun, his becomes himself, that is masculine gender. For singular she, we use her or hers in possessive form, and reflexive form we use herself, which is for feminine gender. Then singular for neuter gender, that is it. It is used as an object also. Possessive pronoun, there is nothing as it. Reflexive, when you want to stress or emphasize, we use itself. And then it is neuter. Neuter gender के लिए हम लोग ये use करते हैं. Then plural, they. They के लिए them use होता है as object. Then theirs as possessive form. Themselves, and all genders it is being used, right? Not for singular, plural, feminine or masculine, all genders there is being used. Now this is something which you will come to know more in detail as you use them in the sentences. Now let us solve the exercise 2. Complete the following dialogue between the Greek philosopher Socrates and a man who comes running to him by filling a suitable personal pronouns. The man is telling Socrates, man says, sir dash was just in the market. Who was just in the market? He himself. So what you will write? I. वो खुद बोल रहा है, इसलिए वो कैसे बोलेगा? I was in the market. Dash got some news about one of your disciples. Disciples मतलब कौन? शिष्य, pupil. So he himself is talking about his experience. That is why he'll also use I here. I got some news about one of your disciples. Again, dash would like to share dash with you. I would like to share dash with you. Dash में क्या आएगा? क्या share करना है उसको? News share करना है. So you will use it with it, right? It with you. You is used for Socrates because उसको बोल रहा है वो. Now Socrates says, please wait. First, is it dash good or bad? किसके बारे में बात करें? News के बारे में. So you use it as a personal pronoun there. Man dash am afraid dash is painful. I am afraid. Am दिया है, so it becomes I am afraid that it is painful. What is painful? It is being used for the news again. So you use it there. That is a neuter gender, right? News का कोई gender नहीं है. So it is, we use it only. Now Socrates again says, C dash concerns a disciple of mine. So it is a serious issue. What concerns? The news concerns. So it concerns a disciple of mine. So it is a serious issue. Did dash see something dash did you, वो उनको पूछ रहा है, आपने कुछ अपने आप देखा, खुद से देखा, yourself. So did you see something yourself? The man says, no sir, dash simply heard dash. I simply heard it. मैंने खुद नहीं देखा है, मैंने सिर्फ सुना है, right? Then Socrates, the second question, are you dash sure dash is true? क्या पूछा उन्होंने? Are you sure it is true? आपको पक्का पता है ये चीज़ सही है या सच है? Then man says, most probably dash is false. Right? What he says, he is not sure that whether the news is right or wrong, for true or false. So it news के बारे में है. So again we'll use it. It is false. Then Socrates, one last point. Will it be useful for dash to hear it? क्या पूछा? Will it be useful for me to hear it? उसको सुन के मुझे कोई फ़ायदा होने वाला है? Man says, not really. You are not going to get any benefit out of it. Then Socrates says, if something is painful, most probably not true and not useful, why do dash want? Why do you want me to hear it? If it is not useful, it is painful and it is not true, then why should I hear it, right? So when he is talking about that person, the man, so here we use you. Then this is about he himself, तो me, वो खुद बोल रहे हैं Socrates, and it is about the news. So we use you, me and it here, right? Now let us move on to the next topic, that is the interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are nothing but WH words, that is the question words which help you ask questions, right? We have already studied WH words. So those kinds of words are used as interrogative pronouns. Now let us study who, whom, whose, which and what are interrogative pronouns. Used for people. Generally people के लिए जब आप कोई question पूछते हो, when the subject of your question is some person or people, then you use who, whom, whose, which, right? When you are talking about certain things, used for things, right, then you use generally what and which type of words. Okay, so let us read the examples. Who has made this painting? Whom did you want to meet? Whose is the pair of gloves? And what do you want, right? All these questions are starting with WH words. WH words are nothing but interrogative pronouns. Let us read further. Whom, being very formal, is now rarely used, right? Whom is being very formal and so it is rarely used. It is not used most commonly, right? Underline these points. Who, whom, which are interrogative pronouns. Used for people are these group of pronouns. Used for things are these group of pronouns, right? Write down 2 examples out of this so that you get a better idea. Now let us start reading further from here. Whom, being very formal, is now rarely used. Who is the preferred pronoun even where whom is grammatically correct. Who did you want to meet? Exercise 3. Now let us solve. Exercise 3. Fill in the blanks with suitable interrogative pronouns. Number 1. Dash is this luxury car. I have never seen it before. ये luxury car कौन सी है? So what you will not naturally use, it is a non-living thing, so you will use which. Which is this luxury car? I have never seen it before. Dash, shall I approach to get my problems addressed? Whom shall I approach to get my problems addressed? Because here we are talking about a person, so we'll use whom. Dash, do you think, deserves credit for her success? Who do you think deserves credit for her success? Then dash of these pacers can ball the fastest. Pacers, they are the players about whom you are going to talk. So we use which. Which of these pacers are can ball the fastest? Then the next one, dash will happen if we run out of fuel. What will happen if we run out of fuel? Sixth one, then dash are all these photo frames. Whose are all these photo frames? Are they yours? Are they yours? They are telling you आपके हैं क्या? So you can use whose, right? Then seventh one, have you read my story? Dash, do you think about it? What do you think about it? Have you read my story? What do you think about it? Okay. Then further, reflexive and emphasizing pronouns, we will do it next time. We have solved these two exercises. There are only fill in the blanks in the exercises, so you better write the fill in the blanks in the textbook itself. Write down this table in homework because it is essential to go through which pronouns that are being used as personal pronouns for which person, and in what singular as well as plural. So just go through it, underline these points also and write them down, because what is second person, first person, third person, you should know, right? And these table for the respective pronouns that are being used. Exercises, let it be in the textbook itself. No need to write down all the things in the notebook. Write down the important points and examples as I have directed you in this video. Reflexive and emphasizing pronouns we will start next time. We stop here today.